is Mr. Blue Review, or Tyler, here with a Blu-ray update on my Blu-Ray collection. Now, this is a new channel I started for Blu-ray reviews and also, new movies that come out in theaters. Also doing reviews on, ones that I like, or occasionally doing ones on those. And, updating with my collection, and I'm kind of excited to start this channel and get on along with my Blu-ray collection. So, first of all, I'll start out with my one of my favorite trilogies. This is the Bourne trilogy, so I have the Bourne Identity here. This one out of the trilogy is actually my favorite, only because it's the kind of one that starts it, and it's when he's discovering everything, and I really like that, how it's like, he doesn't really know all this yet, and the amnesia kind of part of it. I think that's really cool, and that's, this is my favorite one. Next, we have the Bourne Supremacy. This one's my least favorite. It just, it was good, but I don't know, I just didn't have the same feel as the Bourne Identity. But it still did have a really great feel, and, it was a really great movie. A lot of action, just what makes the Bourne movies good, and I really enjoyed this one as well. And then my second favorite in the trilogy is the Bourne Ultimatum. And this one's just cool because I like this one's definitely the most action, I would say. And it's, I think it's a really good conclusion. Not counting the Bourne Legacy. I don't really count that. But, great trilogy and good movies. Also, before I finish this up, I'm going to say I'm newly started my Blu-ray collection, so I don't have a huge set of Blu-rays. It's just, I got just a few. So I do plan to grow it, but for now I have a very small collection. Next up is one of the bigger movies of this year, The Hunger Games, starring Jennifer Lawrence, and this was a good movie. I found it was good. I never read the books. I heard the books were really good. I tried reading the first book after I saw the movie, and I couldn't really get into it. I'm not a huge fan of reading. But, this movie is good movie. It's a good movie, but I've watched it 2 or 3 times, and it's still got that, good feel. It's interesting, really cool, but I don't know. For me, it loses a little bit after every watch. So I think it's a movie I'll need to wait a little bit to watch again, but still a really good movie, and definitely one I think you should own on Blu-ray. Next up is one of my favorite movies by Christopher Nolan. A awesome movie that, the first couple times you watch it, you gotta really think, as you're watching it, what's going on. The first time I watched this movie, I was really little. I was like, I didn't really understand what was going on, but I watched it again recently, and I really started appreciating the film a lot more. And it's just really good movie, and one of Christopher Nolan's best. So, next up, got the Batman set, the Christopher Nolan series. I have Batman Begins. I don't know how much detail I need to go into this one. Just a really good movie, really good reboot on the Batman series. Much better than the Tim Burton ones were good. And then you have Joel Schumacher, who kind of killed that franchise, but still great reboot. One of my favorite movies of all time. Next up, we have the sequel to that, The Dark Knight, this is actually, I'm still not sure. I'm kind of debating whether The Dark Knight Rises or Dark Knight is my favorite. But this one, after seeing The Dark Knight Rises, I watched this over again, and it just got better. So, great movie, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting The Dark Knight Rises on December 4th. And then next up, continuing the Batman, I have the 1966 Batman the movie with Adam West. This one is very old. It's really cheesy, but it's it's a funny movie, really old, and a classic movie I just had to get. It's got literally in the movie when there's an action scene, they in the comic books you see bam, it actually puts that on the screen. It's cheesy, but it's really funny movie. Let's see. Next up, we got Inside Man. This is I'm a big Denzel Washington fan, and this is one of my favorite movies that he was in. It's a really cool heist movie. It's just got a lot of really cool. It kind of has some tricks, just things you didn't expect. it definitely loses that feel the second time you watch it, second and third time, because those tricks, you know, that the first time you watch it, it really surprise you. But it's still a great movie over every time you watch it. But great movie with Denzel Washington. Next up we have Book of Eli. This is another Denzel Washington movie I really like. I think it's really cool just how he, the twist at the end. If you haven't seen it, definitely should. I'm not going to say the twist, even though most people probably have already seen this. Packed with action, really, really great movie. That twist at the end, just, first time you watch it, it's even awesome. If you watch it with a friend who hasn't seen it, it's really cool. Everyone who I've shown this movie to has loved it, so great movie. And then next up we have my second favorite movie of this year, after The Dark Knight Rises, The Avengers. I was looking really forward to this movie. I've been looking forward to this movie for about I was looking forward to this for about 6 months before it came out, and I was really excited for this. I went to the premiere of this at the theater, and it's a great movie, just one of my favorites. It's great hero action movie. They all come together. It's just you never get old of this. It's so fun to watch, packed with action. Great movie. You can watch it over and over again. And last up, I have my Lord of the Rings trilogy box set right here. So this is a really cool box set. It's definitely takes a long time to watch all these movies. Each one's about 4 hours long. Return of the King being about 4.5 hours long. It's extended edition. Packed with, has 3 discs, like basically the bonus features in each one. And then each movie is put on 2 discs because it's so long. But this is definitely great. If you don't own this trilogy or box set, definitely get it. The extended edition's worth it. It's great, and great movie. Monsters Inc. or Monsters Incorporated, which is one of my favorite films of all time, my favorite movie I remember as a kid. Great one. I think I would say Pixar's best movie. This movie is it's a great time, tons of fun. I love this movie, just the whole plot of monsters, going to work, and my favorite is Roz. I just love this movie. It's just a great movie. I have memories from it as a kid, from being little. I'm still, but from being little, it's just a great movie I really love, and I can never watch enough of this one. Great, and Monsters University is coming out in 2013, May 2013. I'm really excited for that, and I just love this movie, one of Pixar's best. That's my Blu-ray collection. As I said, it's pretty small. I just started, a couple months ago, and Blu-rays are kind of expensive, depending on where you get them. Like some of them I get for like $8 deals at Best Buy, but it can be expensive. So I'm working on it. And but anyway, thank you for tuning into my first video, and hope you enjoyed my collection video.